All of you.
Everyone has the one person in their life who will always be there for them. The one person that will stick by your side no matter how good your day is, through the good and the bad, whether you want them there or not. Some days their presence might feel similar to glitter or sand in your hair, an impossible thing to get rid of. However, most of the time they are the warm hug on a cold winter night or the light in the darkness. This person for me is my sister Alex. My younger sister Alex demonstrates her love for adventure, her humor, and her kindness in every aspect of her life. Alex has a very adventurous spirit. She will dive right into any situation, unafraid of sinking straight to the bottom, even if it means getting dirty. So much so that her first word was not mama or even dada, it was dirt. Picture a chubby little baby rolling in the mud, shoving fistfuls of dirt into her mouth, smiling ear to ear the entire time. She is always the first person to drag me along on one of her crazy plans, urging me on whenever I don't feel like doing something. And one might call it peer pressure, and it often feels that way, but Alex just says she's helping to get me out of my shell. Many times this comes in simple ways, like pulling me out of the house to go on a hike or trying new foods. Other times it's crazy ideas like climbing to the top of a waterfall or crossing a barely frozen river. She often uses the saying, "You have to burn to learn," one she adopted from my dad. The saying originated one night when we were having a campfire in our backyard. My dad asked Alex to throw some more wood on the fire, but she resisted because she was afraid of getting burned. My dad then told her, "You have to burn to learn," meaning that you have to be able to risk the chance of a mistake in order to grow and learn as a person. This saying has now become an all-purpose motto that Alex uses whenever she's about to do something adventurous and a little bit dangerous or dumb. It represents Alex's willingness to try anything and her acceptance of making mistakes in the name of learning to do something new. With Alex's adventures often come hilarious disasters, creating fond memories of her ability to bring humor and laughter into any situation. Over the years, we have built an incredibly strong bond, and with that friendship comes an endless supply of inside jokes. Many of them are good-natured ridicule and can seem like borderline harassment to those who don't know our personal language. I can barely have one conversation without her making some movie or book reference that sends us both into a fit of laughter. Another way Alex makes me laugh is through the ridiculous photos she takes of herself on my phone. I'm scrolling through my camera roll and I never know what I'm gonna find. The photos are so bad, they're almost like a jump scare. When I told her I was doing this speech about her, she simply looked me in the eye and replied, "Well, duh, I'm great. Who wouldn't want to do a speech about me?" Humble she is not, but it did make me laugh. Alex helps me find a lightness in any situation, and anyone lucky enough to be let into her circle will never experience a dull moment in her presence. Not only will the people close to her experience an endless supply of her unique sense of humor, but also her strong capabilities of showing kindness and compassion. Alex has one of the biggest hearts I have ever known. She may put up a tough guy exterior, building walls around herself and using humor as a barrier, but she deeply cares about all things around her. This is evident in her love for animals. When we were younger, visits to our farm were Alex's favorite type of trip. She loved coming to see the reindeer, snuggle with baby kittens, or help walk dogs when our grandparents ran a boarding facility. One summer, when our reindeer Sparkle was just a baby, Alex and I stayed at our grandparents' house for a week. Without fail, Alex would get up every single morning to go hand feed Sparkle, making sure she got just enough attention and then some. Now Sparkle, even in her old age, still remembers the love and kindness that Alex showed and will always come up to the fence to say hello. Another way Alex demonstrates kindness is with our younger cousins. She always makes time to play with them, showing an immense amount of patience I don't see anywhere else. She always makes sure their voices and ideas are heard. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I can go to her and she will always have an ear to listen, making sure I get everything off my chest. My sister is the prime example of what it means to be a well-rounded person, presenting her best self in every single situation. I'm so incredibly grateful for the impact Alex has had on my life, and every day she teaches me to be kind, a little bit more adventurous, and to find humor and joy in any situation. I hope that everyone finds the person who can have as much of a positive impact as Alex has had on my life. She helped me become a well-rounded and overall better person. I know, without a doubt, that she will always be by my side, ready with a joke, a hug, a crazy idea, or some combination of all three. I assure you that when someone like Alex comes into your life, you will find a person whom you can always rely on. Everyone impacts the world in different ways. What can you do to become the person whom someone looks up to become the light in their darkness? Thank you for listening to my speech and have a wonderful afternoon.